Running a little for Lou, this annual run has become a fun tradition where every year I run in memory of my daughter, Lou May Brandt. And our vision is that we will, one, spread awareness, but two, give support to others that are struggling or going through something similar. I use running as a way to cope with the challenges that we were going through in that difficult time. And I have found that running still provides that space for myself to think, actually feel my emotions, and simply just talk when I'm out on a group run with my friends. The first unofficial official Little Lou run was ran when we did the St. George Marathon, which actually happened in October, which is Infant Loss Awareness Month. But me, Porter, Davis, and Maddie decided that we would run the St. George Marathon. And it was only about 4 months since Lou had passed, and we made these custom t-shirts. And that was my first marathon that I participated in, and I could not have survived without running with this group of friends. They held me accountable and made sure that I put in the miles to train.
Hey everybody, wanted to make a quick announcement for little Lou's birthday coming up on May 14th and my birthday. I want to start doing an annual fun run or not cross country, but running event. This year I'll be running 1 mile for her and 24 miles for me, since it'll be my 24th birthday and her first birthday. And then moving forward, next year I'll run 25, and I'll run 25 for me and 2 for her. So looking forward to that. But yeah.
Leading up to Lou's first birthday, I wanted to do something to remember her. And on very little training and preparation, I decided we were going to host a Little Lou fun run. Many people asked why I didn't make the distance shorter or easier so more people could participate, but really the point of the run isn't the distance, it is simply for us as friends and family to get together and remember her and simply run and walk the distance that you would like or that's challenging to you. The Little Lou formula is quite simple. Logan's age plus Lou's age equals the amount of miles that you are going to be running that year.
Is my birthday today?
It's not today.
No one loves me. Not even gonna sing.
Many people asked me why I didn't pick a shorter distance or something easier for people to do and for myself to do. And that was never the point. The point wasn't for it to be easy. The point was for it to be hard, to push you, to challenge you. Now, hard is relative to everyone, but for me, the distance of 25 miles and then this last run, 27 miles, was what was going to push me to my limits. This year, due to a lack of training, I decided to give myself some leeway, and I changed the rules a little bit and decided that I would give myself a 24-hour time limit to finish the race, so that way I could periodically run, stop, run, stop. About 2.5 months before the run, I had a small fracture in my foot that I was allowing to rest. So that had limited the amount of training I had been able to do, and honestly wasn't even planning on doing the run. As my birthday approached, I just felt like I needed to do it purely because I said I would last year. And I wanted to start 25 years old in the right direction of doing hard things and completing the promises that you make to yourself. The ultimate reason as to why I love the Little Lou Run is because it represents that life is hard. Oftentimes, we don't get to choose whether or not we go through challenges. Maybe that is losing a loved one, financial stress, relationship issues, family problems, you name it. Many of these problems are out of our control. Life is simply hard. However, that is why it is so crucial that we choose to do hard things. So that way, when hard things get forced upon us, we're able to withstand them and conquer them.
Here we go, kicking it off. Logs and toast. Dave's back there somewhere. Comes Dave. Logs going for 27.
27, baby.
25 for him, 2 for Lou. Last year it was 24 and 1.
25 and 2. 25 and 2.
25 and 2. Depending on how far he gets tonight, I'll finish in the morning at 4 or 5 with him. Here we go. Woo.
And I love this tradition and the challenge that it has created. It holds me accountable to stay physically fit, and it allows me to remember our little Lou in this special and unique way. My vision and hope is that many more people will begin to participate in our little Lou run to show support for others and to prove to themselves that they can choose to do hard things. To summarize 5 main points that I have taken away from this little Lou run are: 1, the point is for it to be hard and to be challenging. 2, I did it because I said I would. 3, set the tone for the upcoming year. 4, remember that life is hard and we don't always get to choose whether or not we have to go through those challenges. And 5, you need to teach yourself how to do hard things. Hard things are going to happen against your power, and by doing hard things by choice, you teach yourself how to overcome things when they are not by choice.
2 miles down on the night run, just fueling up with some water. Changed my shorts. I was starting to chafe a little bit, so had to baby powder up, get ready for that, and it's time to rock and roll for another couple miles.
This cat just about ruined the entire little Lou run, scared the living daylights out of me. I thought it was like a raccoon or something because he is a fat kitty, but anyways, we became friends.
Just finished up with about 9.4 miles. It's about midnight, so I'm gonna, take a nap, get a little bit of sleep, and then get back after it in the morning.
Going into day 2 of the 27-mile Little Lou run, it was absolutely important that I crushed out some morning miles as I was still planning on going to work. And I also needed to give myself enough time in between runs to adequately rest and fuel in between runs to avoid injury, and then 2, just avoid bonking. I love some pre-run mate, so that's what that is if you're wondering.
Few major lessons. 1, don't take more than 2 or 3 months off. Well, taking about a month off from training consistently. Been getting some small runs in, but nothing big. My knees, my freaking ankles, they are feeling it right now. Brutal. Trying to not get injured, so just walking a little bit, trying to log some miles. Knee pretty sore, right knee, left ankle, so just trying to prevent any cramps. If I get one of those, it's gonna be rough. So trying to keep the mileage about 12 minutes per mile. Gonna keep trekking. Good morning. Just out here on a little run. Get up, get after it. But kind of the reason why I'm doing this, I don't know. I just kind of like to do stupid stuff, honestly. But I just would have felt weird not doing it this year. I did it last year. Definitely not in the best conditioning for it. My knees, my ankles, they're taking the toll right now. But part of it too is I want to kick off 25 just doing something hard. I want to kind of set the tone for this new year for me. So that's why I've chosen to do this today. Get this thing knocked out before 24-hour mark. Currently at 14.5 miles, so 12 more to go. See you guys in a little bit.
The best part about running is going to places that you've never been and just seeing the city, seeing the streets. And this is me running through downtown Ogden. So looking back, I think one of the keys to a successful 27 miles in 24 hours was just simply staying fueled. So I ate a ton of food. Annalyn took me out for birthday brunch.
Kicking it back off. Oh, 17 miles, 10 more to go. Let's go, baby.
After 5 hours and 48 minutes, we made it and celebrated with some Buffalo Wild Wings. Can't wait for next year as we're going to crush 29 miles.